I served 6 years in the Air Force as an air traffic controller, stationed in places like South Korea, and in that 6-year time span, I was able to buy a house, travel the world, and build the confidence to leave the military and start a remote one-person business from my laptop. All things that I only used to dream about back when I was blending ice cream at Dairy Queen for $8.25 an hour. And if you're anything like me and have no idea what life looks like outside of the military, maybe you have a short time left before separating and are unsure or even a bit anxious or nervous about what's next, or you're already out and trying to figure out what to do with the next 20 years of your life, then this is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 8 things I wish I knew before separating from active duty that, if I did, would have saved me years of wasted time and energy. Starting with documenting everything. It is vital that you go to medical if you are still in the military and start documenting every time you're injured in the military. Every time something happens to you, goes wrong, you hurt your back, let it be known, tell the doctor. I know many people will try to tell you to thug it out, push through, go to work anyway, which you can go still to work and show up if you're a little sick or if you're injured, but it is still worth noting these things down just for later use, because there's something called benefits delivery discharge that you can only do if you are between 90 and 180 days of separating. If you're more than 180 days, cannot do it. Less than 90, cannot do it. But if you are in that gap or in that time frame, search those words in Google and they will begin processing your claim for VA benefits before you get out of the military. Meaning when you get out, you won't have to go find a VA near you and go through this long, tedious process. They will have already done all the hard work for you. Next is take advantage of SkillBridge. The military will let you leave active duty up to 6 months early and then go, not volunteer, but SkillBridge into another program, which is essentially interning for another company. You'll keep your active duty military pay, but then they'll pay for you to learn another skill. People use this to get into real estate. As an example, there's many, many others, and you can find all the job options on the Air Force portal or military portal, whatever branch you are in. Next is using tuition assistance, because everyone knows about the GI Bill and how the military pays you after you leave the military, but not many people talk about the fact that you're able to get paid and get classes paid for while you're in the military. So you can begin working on that degree on the weekends, maybe just pick up an extra class or two in your free time. By the time you leave the military, you can have a 4-year degree by going to school part-time the 4 years that you're in, or 2-year degree full-time, however you want to break that up. And by the time you're out, you can either use that to pursue something else like a pilot's license or a master's degree, further education. You can pass it along to your kids. There's also something called COOL, C-O-O-L, which stands for Credentialing Opportunities Online. Tuition assistance helps with college, while COOL, Credentialing Assistance, helps you get civilian certifications and licenses. Because as you know, not all jobs in the military translate directly to the civilian side, so don't separate with only your DD-214 and some vague military experience. Turn that experience into certifications that the military will pay for to increase your employability and your net worth. Next is using your VA loan. At your first duty station, I'd recommend buying a house for no money down and renting out the rooms. The military will pay you for the housing allowance. Your roommates pay you for the room. Stack up bread. You're building equity into your house as this is happening. You can sell it down the line for massive profit. Next thing is CLEP. The military will pay for you to take college exams. So not only do they pay you to take classes, but there are CLEPs, which if you pass these CLEPs, you get a college credit. So you can save yourself months of hours in a certain class by just simply taking a test. There's no risk to you. If you fail, nothing happens. Usually if you fail, you're out the however much it costs, $100, $200, but the military covers it. So there's no risk to you. Any class you look into starting, there's most likely a CLEP for it. Might as well take it and try, save yourself the time. There's also TSP matching. Military will match up to 5% of anything you put into their thrift savings plan, which is retirement for once you separate. Tax benefit, tax deferred. If you're not staying in 20 years, it doesn't hurt to get a free 5%. You also get a free American Express Platinum card, which gets you 5 times points on flights, hotels, free airport lounge access, Uber credits, credits in hotels, on flights, $200 per year to use on whatever you want on a plane, whether it's drinks, food, upgrade on seats, many, many more. This card is $500 per year if you're not in the military, but they waive that fee entirely if you're active duty. Link in the description below to use my referral code. You get points, I get points as well. Feel free to use that or don't. Separating from the military does not start the day you get out and get your DD-214. If you wait until the last few months to start planning, you're already way behind. If you have any questions, you can feel free, reach out to me on Instagram in the description down below. My DMs are open. That's all. Appreciate you for watching. Subscribe for more like this in the future. Catch you in the next one, homie. Peace.